Okay, it wouldn't have worked. These guys needed to go out and beat the shit out of each other, and they did, and it was awesome. Okay,
Would you say it was a epic beatdown?
a four-way epic beatdown. Yes, I would.
Good.
Brock Lesnar got the shit beat out of him by Braun Strowman, and it was amazing. Braun Strowman tossing desk chairs like it's nothing at people's faces. Braun Strowman's a beast. And Braun Strowman...
He's probably the best booked character they've got on Raw right now.
Braun Strowman, okay, is the most fun I've had watching the WWE in a very long time. Okay? Whenever he comes out, I know that I'm gonna have a good time. Okay? It's Raw the night after, just beating down Brock Lesnar again. Okay, and that's confirmed.
Which again, that's
mercy.
another upside.
So, this was my match of the night, obviously, because it's four big men going in, beating the shit out of each other. Roman Reigns gets pinned, which is always nice.
Yay!
I was right. I called the bluff, and I was correct.
You did.
And I'm excited to see where we go from here with the Raw title picture. And especially since the news of John Jones coming out testing positive for steroids, so that fight's not going to happen.
Oh man.
So that fight's not going to happen. So Brock Lesnar's probably going to resign again.
Or at least do some sort of extension or something.
Because I feel like he was only going to leave to go to the UFC to fight John Bones Jones. Because that was basically the only challenge he had going for him at that point. And now he tested positive for steroids for a second time and is probably going to be suspended for multiple years.
Oh, man.
So, anythanything that keeps Brock Lesnar on my TV is best for business in my book. And if it puts Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar, should be another just epic beatdown.
Yeah.
Just from both sides. There's nothing better than two big men legitimately beating the shit out of each other on my TV.
Who can actually make it look good.
Yeah.
Which is the real rarity as far as I'm concerned.
And when you add in the other two, Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe, they both got in on it as well, and this was great.
Yeah.
This was
again. It's not like Samoa Joe was any slouch in his own right. Like that's like one weird phenomenon I kept running into. Like all my eyes were focused on what Braun and Brock were doing. And occasionally I would realize, oh yeah, Samoa Joe is here too. All right,
Samoa Joe's here too, and he's wrecking Roman Reigns. Yay!
Yeah, this was just a fun match on so many different levels. It was. You want to talk about a palate cleanser? This was the palate cleanser the rest of the night.
And
this
you
was
see
the best
that
possible way to end the show.
Yeah, and you see it's a problem when a palate cleanser is the last thing that you see that night. Because
it's like the dessert at the end of a relatively bland meal.
Because for me,
you may have to eat a whole plate full of Brussels sprouts, but hey, there's ice cream.
Yeah, and it's SummerSlam. Shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been like that. But again,
but if that's the way you're gonna, but if that's the way you're gonna go out, that's a pretty darn good way to go out.
Oh yeah, big time.
And it didn't hurt Braun. It didn't hurt anybody really. In the process of Brock Lesnar winning, because it showed them all for being the monsters. And legitimate tough guys that they actually are. Yes, I'm including Roman Reigns in that statement.
Hey, you're allowed.
But yeah, this match pretty much did everything right.
Mm-hmm. And again, it was a fantastic way to end the show. So before we close out, what's your overall score for SummerSlam?
The tag team wrestling and the main event are the only reason this gets a peach fuzz. Really, because this was disappointing as hell, man.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you.
This was not a good event.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. I'll match that peach fuzz. That's a 2 out of 5. Yeah, I'll match your 2 out of 5 too. If not just for the tag team wrestling, but also just the way that there's very, very strong ending to the match. Otherwise, the match was polluted with just poor finishes, poor match quality. It just wasn't nearly what a SummerSlam show should be.
And SummerSlam should not leave you going like, huh? What? What the hell is happening?
Yeah, I was actually
What's going on?
I was actually thinking about this on the way back home from work today. I had the same emotional reaction to SummerSlam that I do when I get a Christmas present from my grandma and then all I get is socks inside. I was like, oh boy. Yeah. We were all there. We were all there.
And when SummerSlam this year is worse than SummerSlam last year, SummerSlam last year was not good. Okay, and this year it was worse. The one thing I can say for WrestleMania is it actually improved on WrestleMania last year.
That it did.
The only thing that is keeping this from being worst pay-per-view of the year, it's definitely most disappointing for me, but Battleground, dude. Oh. That's it.
Prove us wrong, WWE, please.
But this was not good work. I'm sorry. Big ups to the tag team division and the 4 big men in the title picture on Raw, because without you, this card would have been dead in the water, man.
Mm-hmm. So that's it. You've heard our opinion. Now we turn it over to you, the rest of the Scholars community. Let us know what you think. Leave us a comment in the comments below. Did you like SummerSlam? Do you think it was a big steaming pile? Let us know. Drop us a line in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you hear. Subscribe if you want to hear more every single week. You can also check us out on the Facebook page. Just run a search for the Scholars of Wrestling Show. And for extra fun, you can also check us out on our favorite platform, Twitter. You can follow us on our main page at ScholarsOW for all the latest episode uploads. And for running commentaries like the ones we did for SummerSlam, you can also check us out on our private Twitter accounts, starting with the missing scholar, Scholar Tarek, who can be found at the Avataric. Brian, where can I find you?
You can find me at Atomic Beanpole.
And you can find me at I'm Robbie Rage. Check us out, join the conversation, be a part of the Scholars community. Let us know what you think. It's fun. Boom. So anyway, that wraps up another episode of the Scholars of Wrestling Show. Any parting words for the people?
Just so you know, NXT TakeOver, as it normally is, was better. Okay. Very good debut. Very exciting debuts from Adam Cole.
Bebe.
And
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon. Not really a debut, but they getting the band together is all good. And congratulations for and go out to Drew McIntyre and Sanity.
Oh yeah, big time. That was a really fun show. But then again, it's TakeOver. You already knew that. Just like you know who we are. We're the Scholars of Wrestling, and you have just been schooled.
You're welcome.
See you on the road to the next big show, pay-per-view, whatever.
See you when I'm not watching SummerSlam ever again.
Bye-bye.